Americans broke, working two jobs to help make ends meet, part two. Let's dive into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Frank Talks Money. Real quick, I just need one favor, guys. Just remember to smash that like button. The more likes the video receives, the more the algorithm will share the video with more like-minded people like you and me. Now let's dive right into the content. So guys, this is part two to the video I just uploaded yesterday. So this is part two to yesterday's video. I got a lot of, in my opinion, crazy responses that I just wanted to give a rebuttal to real quick. So a lot of people came at me and was like, you know, people got to do what they got to do. You're working, you're on YouTube, so that's a second job, which is really crazy to me. So guys, here's what I got to say. First off, the title of the video said, Americans working two jobs and still broke. The title did not say every American working two jobs, they're broke. That's not the message I was trying to convey. The article said the majority of Americans that was working two jobs were still struggling. But it did not say every American working two jobs was still struggling. Okay, so that's the point I was making. I was just relaying the information from the article. And as I put in the title, it says broken working two jobs and still broke. Again, it did not say everybody working two jobs was broke. Some people are working two jobs for a purpose. Some people are working two jobs because they have nothing else to do. Some people are working a second job to save for a home. Some people are working a second job to boost their emergency funds. Some people are working two jobs to help a family member, a mom or a dad that may be in financial trouble. It doesn't mean that they're broke. They just need some extra money to be able to do some other things. But the point that I was trying to convey was those individuals that are working a second job and still broke. And they still broke because they don't want to save. They don't want to invest. They don't want to budget. They don't want to change their spending habits. Those are the individuals that I was talking about, which is the majority of the people that are working two jobs. Not everybody. Guys, if you're still here, smash that like button, guys. Guys, if you're still here, smash that like button for your boy, please. So that's the message I was trying to convey. Because I'm just going to be honest with you. Because you know I'm straightforward on this channel. If you're working two jobs and you're still broke, I think you got some serious financial issues to deal with. That's just my opinion. And I know being in different demographics in the world, I mean in the US, makes a difference. But hell, even if you living in a high income place like New York, you got higher incomes, and I know cost of living is higher. But shit, if you're living in New York and you're working two jobs and you're still dead broke, I think there's other issues that you got to look at. Maybe you need to budget better. Maybe you need to stop spending. Maybe you need to get rid of the expensive car. I don't know. But there are always reasons behind situations that we are in that sometimes we're not willing to go and explore. Working a second job, in my opinion, is not always the answer, guys. It's not always the answer. Maybe if you cut back your spending, you wouldn't have to work a second job. Maybe if you got rid of that expensive car, maybe you wouldn't have to work a second job. Maybe if you stopped going to the bar every weekend, to the club and party, maybe you wouldn't have to work a second job. I'm just saying. You know, maybe if we tighten up our belts a little bit more, maybe we wouldn't have to work a second job. I'm just saying. If I'm in that position, I'm gonna look for there's always a solution to every problem. But are we willing to go as deep as we need to go to figure out the solution to the problem? Sometimes people want to keep up the lifestyle. People want to keep up the appearances. People want to continue to impress the Joneses, the Smiths, and the Wilsons, so they go out and get a second job. I believe there's solutions to every problem. Someone said, well, if you got kids, blah, 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 you got to do what you got to do. I have 4 kids, guys. I have 4 kids. Still never worked a second job. I have 4 kids. I still never worked a second job in my life. And I have raised 4 children. I may not have always been financially responsible as I am now, but the money that I did make, I managed it well enough with my bad decisions to still did not have to go work 2 jobs. So we can make excuses for every problem. We can make an excuse for every issue, for every problem. But like they say, excuses are like something. Excuses are like buttholes. We all got one. Just be point blank about it. So that's what I got to say about that. And then someone said, well, you're on YouTube. That's a second job. Come on now. Are we really going to deflect that way? You're on YouTube. That's a second job. I had numerous comments that said that. I'm not going to say what I want to say. I want to go see that's a D statement, but I'm not going to even say it. I just think it's deflecting. I am on YouTube, and I hate to do this because I don't want to sound like, I don't like to come off like I'm trying to say I'm better than anyone or anything like that, because that's not my intention. You guys know who've been following me a while, know that. But I do not need YouTube to survive. I don't. This is a hobby for me because I enjoy doing this. I enjoy it. Yes, I'm monetized on YouTube, but this money is pennies. Pennies. I do YouTube in my spare time. I'm a single man. It's winter time. I'm going to be doing it in the summer also, but it's winter time, so I'm producing more videos because I'm not outside. I'm in the house after work. I'm single. My kids are grown. So when I come home, I have nothing to do besides go to the gym and work out. So I jump on YouTube and express myself and pass along information that's useful to you guys and myself. I don't need YouTube to survive. This is a hobby. It's not paying any bill of mine. So don't tell me, oh, you got a second job. I'm in my office right now making this video in the comfort of my home. In the comfort of my home. I'm not leaving my home to go punch a clock. I'm not reporting to any supervisor. I'm in sleep pants and a t-shirt in the comfort of my office making a video. This is not a second job. This is a hobby. YouTube is not taking care of me. And again, yes, I'm monetized, but I'm not making crap. So don't get on here and talk about YouTube is a second job. YouTube is not a job. This is a hobby. I'm not living off YouTube. Come on now. Stop deflecting. I was saving and investing and had a high net worth before I ever posted my first video. I am good. I don't need YouTube to survive. I'm on here because I love finances. I love talking about finances. I can talk about it all day long. And I'm on here trying to help other individuals get their financial lives together. Whether they want to take the information or not, I'm going to still get on here and talk about it. But don't tell me YouTube is a second job. YouTube is not a second job for me. YouTube is a hobby. And if I ever get to the point to where it's paying me life-changing money, so be it. But that's not my goal. That's not my goal. Because my goal is to stay out of debt, keep investing my money, because that's going to take care of me in the long term. It won't be YouTube. And like I said, if YouTube gets to that point, so be it. But that's not my goal. My goal is to keep investing my money and building my net worth, because I know that's solid. That is solid. YouTube isn't solid like that. I think I'm depending on YouTube. I'm not a dummy. I'm nowhere near a dummy. I just looked at my W-2s yesterday. I made a killing last year, an absolute killing last year. I don't need YouTube to survive. Next month in February, I get another bonus. I get my yearly profit sharing check. Hell, after taxes with my profit sharing check in February, I'm probably gonna net 40K. I don't need YouTube to survive. So don't tell me this is a second job, because I don't need it to survive, okay? So guys, thanks for listening to that rant real quick. Every person that is working a second job is not broke. But the majority of people that's working a second job are broke because they are not willing to change their financial habits. That's the key. So guys, remember to like this video, share this video, and most important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. And with that, guys, always remember, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I am out.